Chairman, there are few things that are more shocking to the conscience and more sickening to the soul than crimes against children, the most innocent and the most vulnerable members of our society. In my time as a federal prosecutor, the child exploitation images that I was forced to review were by far the most disturbing and difficult part of that job. All these years later, I still can't erase those depraved images from my mind, and I doubt that I will ever be able to do so. But you know, crimes against children should stick with us. They should haunt us, and then they should spur us to take action. If we do anything here in Congress, it should be to work to protect children. We talk all day long about the future of this country. Well, our children are that future. And now we need to put words into action. So today, I'm introducing the Strengthening Children's Safety Act of 2017, a bill which closes two sets of loopholes in federal child exploitation laws to make sure that all dangerous sex offenders are treated the same and are subject to the same enhanced penalties under the law. Right now, current law establishes minimum national standards for sex offender registration and notification in all 50 states, in the District of Columbia, in U.S. territories and tribes. And if a sex offender knowingly fails to register or update a registration, that individual faces a fine and imprisonment of up to 10 years. There's also an enhanced penalty of 5 to 30 years imprisonment if the offender, while in non-compliant status, also commits a crime of violence under federal law, under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, the law of the District of Columbia, Indian tribal law, or any territory or possession of the United States. But here's the problem. Right now, only individuals committing crimes of violence under these federal or district or territorial or military or tribal laws are subject to the enhanced penalties, while individuals committing the same crimes of violence under state law are not. Child predators committing crimes of violence should be subject to the same enhanced penalties regardless of whether these same crimes are going to be charged federally or at the state level. We can't allow offenders to dodge punishment on a technicality. So my bill adds similar state crimes of violence to the list. The change will ensure that the enhanced penalty applies equally to all dangerous offenders. Similarly, the second portion of the bill addresses enhanced sentences for individuals with prior sex offenses. Our child exploitation laws consistently call for higher sentences when a defendant has a prior conviction for federal or state sex offense. But these sentencing provisions do not include all similar sex offense convictions that arise under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. My bill amends those federal child exploitation laws to include all child sexual exploitation offenses under the UCMJ in the recidivist provisions as appropriate. Again, I think it's critical that we close this loophole to ensure that all prior child sex exploitation convictions are penalized for repeat offenders. Many issues here in Congress these days are partisan. It is my hope that members on both sides of the aisle will be able to come together to support stronger protections for our children. So I urge all my colleagues to support the bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.